What it do, what the business is. Word on the street, Nova Fresh, known to handle his. What it do. This is your boy, DJ Nova Fresh, and this is Lightning Strike Podcast. We are coming to you live and correct.
Hey.
Live and correct, man. Lakers game on, man. We got a lot going on, but you know the deal. We here for real. Who I'm with, man? Introduce yourself to the people, cousin.
What's goody? It's your boy DJ Brodie for Lightning Strike Podcast. Boat Game, Boat Nation, everybody favorite Cuzzo. What's happening? We are here on this West Coast Wednesday, ready to talk some Chargers football. But if y'all got the plug on the Lakers game that's going on right now, hit the comment section, man, with a little stream link or something.
Yeah, how we watch the Lakers game, man?
My man Nova.
I'm struggling right now, bro, because everybody on the alternative method for some reason it's lagging like normal.
Somebody bless my boy with the stream link. He hurting over here.
Normally I ain't got that issue. I ain't got to worry about that problem. But now today, since Luca in town, I guess everybody in Egypt over there on it. You know,
everybody a fan. You feel me?
Like, man, my little spot just buffering.
Man, everybody a fan. You feel me?
Yo, bro, what it do, man? How was your day today, man? It's raining and stuff. It's cold
busy,
outside.
Bro. I literally just walked in and logged in. Pulled one. They got it up out of me today.
They got it up out you?
Yeah, they got their money's worth today, bro. So try to stay away as far as possible from them type of days. But yeah. but yeah, they got it up out of me today. How about you?
Well, I went to the dentist today, man. Got these wires changed out and got these rubber bands. So now just getting adjusted to that, bro. That junk ain't no joke, bro. That junk ain't no joke. I hate it, bro. It'd be sore.
Yeah, for sure. But gonna have a pretty smile that drive them wild. You dig?
You know what I'm saying? When the Chargers pick us to be the official for them, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be in there. What it do, Dro? What up, Eddie?
Hey,
you're. That's what they say. That's what they say in Philly, right?
I think that's New York. I think that's a Yonkers thing. I think that's a Yonkers thing.
What they say out here in LA? What they say? What's the cat call for the woman out here in LA? I ain't cat called a woman in a long time, bro.
Yeah, the cat call.
Oh, I ain't. When the last time you did that?
I shot him.
I ain't did that in a long time, cuz. Man, my thoughts on the Super Bowl halftime show?
Come on, man. We ain't got tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. We will give you Lightning Strike Podcast. We on a time crunch today.
Eddie,
y'all gonna get this man on a rant like no other. We don't got time today, Eddie. Listen, I'm gonna bring it up tomorrow. I got you.
Joe say Kendrick, man, a GOAT.
If we get started right now, man, it's gonna be 7:15 and we ain't talked about nothing. We still gonna be talking about the halftime show. So tap in with us tomorrow.
Man, somebody DM me they Spectrum login.
And somebody hit my boy Nova with a stream link for the Lakers game because he out of here right now. Eddie say thumbs up or thumbs down. Listen, Eddie, I see what you're trying to do and you trying to get us to speak on it. And I'm telling you, like, this is a long dialogue, man. Like, just tap in with us tomorrow, bro. If you get him ranting, we ain't gonna get off this topic. I promise you. It's a lot to unpack, my boy. A lot to unpack. Thumbs neutral. Let's say that for now. Thumbs neutral.
Man, so let's get started, man. What we got for today?
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. What we got? So obviously we in the market for our wide receiver. In the market for wide receivers this off season. Plenty of options out there. For some to go after, and possibly at the top of that list could be a one Jets receiver, Devante Adams. Should he be released by the Jets? It is stated that Devontae is intrigued on returning to play on the West Coast and is open to teams like the Los Angeles Chargers. For all those out there, Devante Adams is a North Cal product. So should there's a lot of things going on with the Jets organization right now. They got to decide if they bringing back Aaron Rodgers, which looks like that won't be happening, but that was also a major factor to how Devontae got there in general. So if we cut him, or if they cut him, you're interested in expending or putting any resources towards signing Devante Adams?
To be honest with you, I'm not intrigued by it, bro, because I just haven't been impressed with him the last several years. He hasn't done nothing. Ever since he had the one great year with the Raiders, and then he's been shut down. And this is the wrong time.
The Raiders.
The wrong end of your career to get quiet, because you're older now, and you just ain't gonna wake up and have it all again.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I respect what he's done. Do I think he's still capable? Yes, but everything has a price, and I don't think for me, he wouldn't be at the top of my list. He would be that last guy. If I can't get who I wanted, he would be that guy I go after. Yeah, for sure. Is he better than our ex now? Absolutely, he's better than our ex now. But with the quarterback, we need somebody we know that's going to be there every game, be healthy, and be ready to catch. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go to the Jets to make any changes. He didn't improve it at all.
But do you think that's a Devontae Adams thing, or is that an Aaron Rodgers thing?
I think it's a Devontae Adams. Sometimes it becomes you, because, you left the Raiders. You do nothing when you, after Carr left, you didn't do nothing.
But who was
you was unhappy. How many times is it them when you unhappy everywhere you go?
I mean,
and he chose the Jets.
He chose the Jets because of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but he had all these other teams. He could have went and reunited with Derek Carr in New Orleans, which was a better situation for him at the time.
He went to go reunite with Aaron who was historically bad this year.
Yeah.
So, then you got Aiden O'Connell. He traded one.
He was in a position where he literally handpicked, because it was several weeks. It was like 3 weeks. Where's Devante Adams going? And he was linked to a lot of teams that could have used him, especially with the Saints. The Saints could have used him.
I definitely give you that, and just being picking where he wanted to go, and he chose poorly twice.
Yeah. And the thing is, Jets didn't even need him. They had Garrett Wilson over there. So if he's not getting the ball to Garrett Wilson, what makes you think he's going to get the ball to you? He had Garrett Wilson and Lizard?
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, I would rather take Garrett Wilson than I would Devontae Adams.
But that ain't the question. Garrett Wilson ain't on the list.
At some point, I start looking at you as the problem and not everybody else.
Okay.
Start looking at you as the problem. Because everywhere you go, since you left you wanted out of the Packers. That was a good situation for you there. You didn't want to play with Jordan Love. You didn't want to give him the chance. And you ran away from there. You ran to the Raiders. You wanted to be back with your buddy, Derek Carr. You got the one, he threw everything he had at you, got you to the Pro Bowl, and then he left, and then you stunk it up. Injured, locker room issues, then you left, and then same kind of concept. You went over to the Jets, seen you taking plays off. Like all of a sudden you go to the Jets, and the next week you in Jersey, you on the game field. But you was hurt when you was with the Raiders. We don't need nobody like that, man. We got a good chemistry in the locker room that we got now. And the last thing we need to do is bring a character in there that destroys or divides the locker room. You know what I'm saying? We're on the cusp of something great with the Chargers. We're on the cusp of entering a legit Super Bowl window with the right pieces. So do we want to bring someone with his background into that fold? And at his age? So that's why I say I'm going to pass on Devontae.
Okay. Say, no Devontae swing. Devontae sang. That's tough.
We got a guess? Somebody requested?
Is it?
Oh, somebody did.
Yeah.
But no, that's what say you, Eddie? Do we bring him, Eddie? Do we bring him, Giovanni? Do we bring him, Dro? What y'all say? What say y'all? I say it's a no for me, man. Just a whole, I'm a big locker room guy. I'm a big personality person.
So you basing it off of just like basically coming in, chemistry problems.
Yeah.
Demanding, you know what I'm saying, catches.
Yeah.
Drose, kind of a diva. So coming in with that type of mentality versus a group who's just like,
where you need me. I like the player that says, where you need me. I don't care. Look, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You give me the ball, you give me the ball. where you need me.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just hard to deal with. Somebody feel like, oh, man, I was open on this route. Bro, like, I got progressions to go through, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got other guys that we want to get the ball, and they just want to care about stats. You want the ball to care about your stats. You ain't
for the brand.
I'll see if you was out there blocking and mushing boys too. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like you only got your heart on one receiver this free agency.
No, I got it on locked on two. I want DK Metcalf or T. Higgins. That's what I'm locked in on. You say, I don't care if you're a diva. If you good, you're going to help the Chargers. No,
bro.
Everything come at a price, Jack. Everything come at a price. Everything come at a price, man. You erode that locker room. You lose that locker room. People stop having fun, and there's no cohesiveness. There's no brotherhood. And you can see it when guys are high-fiving each other, like picking each other up off the ground, standing up for each other. That's a together locker room when they're out there genuinely having fun. Like, if you look at Philly, they just out there having fun.
We got somebody on TikTok.
Yeah, pull them up. We got Facebook going finally.
Yeah. If y'all ain't on Facebook, Let's Boats 15 on Facebook. We live over there finally. So multiple avenues, and also call in 213-433-7793. Leave us a message. Give us your takes. Let us know how y'all feeling. And also www.lsboats.
I like Tyler Lockett, man. But Tyler, we need an X. Our big thing is, Joe, we need an X. We need an X bad. We need an X bump, and that'll put an X. Whoever comes in an X is one lad.
Giovanni, we was asking, do we give any resources towards trying to acquire Devante Adams if he's released by the Jets? That was the question. Jack say if you ask him, AJ Brown kind of a diva, and they still fine.
Yeah, but you got somebody like Fletcher Cox that put him in check. You see, he stopped talking. He started reading the Bible, but still a distraction. It's still a distraction, bro. Still a distraction. Still getting in the head of your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Even when they was winning, he was still pounding.
Reading the Bible.
Like, seriously. They got a hold of him because he's dogging his quarterback while they're winning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't want to be around that guy. Man.
But now it's champion AJ Brown's. I think it's a little bit at some point too. It's about the coaching. It's about what you allow people to get away with. You know what I'm saying? I think we can't be scared of diva mentality, because a part of that is what makes a lot of these players who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, Devante Adams is no slouch. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that come with a level of, you know what I'm saying, I demand the ball, and this is like, yeah, it do. And he deserves every bit of that because historically he has produced. Mm-hmm. I think, you know what I'm saying, like in a perfect scenario, we would want somebody who's just going to come in, plug and play, make any waves or whatever. But I also don't think we can be scared to take on somebody like that with the mindset that like, oh, you know, they're going to come on the team and they're going to bring X, Y, and Z. It's like, that's why you got these coaches. That's why, you know what I'm saying, you got these veterans in the locker room to keep some of this stuff in check, whether it's Devontae or anybody else who's available, you know, third hour, and it's like, this is a deal on the table. Do you want it or not? And the only thing we got to stand on is, oh, no, he could be a locker room problem.
Jack asked about Jaden Higgins from Iowa State, and I like him. He's a big guy too. I think he's like 6'4" or something like that. He's a good X. Yeah, if he's available second or third round, that's a good steal. That's a good chance. And honestly, Jack, that all depends on what we do in free agency. If we shoot for a receiver, because if we can lock it up with either trade for DK or T. Higgins, then I see we getting a receiver late, like 4th or 5th round, some project like another speedster. But we got Darius Davis at that role.
Gotta incorporate him.
Yep. We got some potential. I want to see what Brandon Rice does, you know? I want to see what he does.
Gotta get him some burn. Some of those other players that was just over there chilling all season, gotta figure out what's going on with them.
Do we bring DJ Chalk back? That's the question. He probably won't come back because we're not gonna give him the same amount of money because we only got like 5 games out of him for the whole year.
Yeah, it wasn't many. That's for sure.
So
it wasn't many. at all.
Hiko. I haven't heard much about Hiko.
Jack say Chark not coming back. He got like 3 catches the whole year. Unbelievable. Final thoughts on that, man. We slide in our recharge to today's recharge. We keep recharge as simple today, man. Like which do you think we go with? So I'll propose this question. What do we go with first? Tight end, offensive line, defensive edge rusher.
Man.
If available.
Okay.
What are you picking first? That 22nd pick, if all 3 are available, what are you going with? Tight end, offensive line, edge rusher.
Man, ooh, this is hard.
Got Giovanni on. I know it's a good question, man. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get the creative juices going. Giovanni, what's up, man? Lightning Strike Podcast, what's good? What's good? What's good?
I'm sorry.
Hold on, my sound engineer. He trying to get you right.
Go ahead, Giovanni.
You just over there pressing buttons.
But yeah, I think we should go DE because of the Bosa situation.
Yeah, for the in the first round. I'm with you, man. After watching the Eagles, the Bosa situation possibly, and it's all going to depend. If we go, hold on, excuse me.
Ushy.
If we go and we get somebody in free agency, like Sweat, a couple other guys that was up there that was high on the list of DNs. We trade for Michael Parsons, Myles Garrett. We got a lot of trade options or abilities to go after a DN. And that way we don't have to worry about getting a super stud in the first round. We can stick with the plan of possibly getting Colston Loveland or Booker in the first round. Booker being an offensive guard out of Alabama. If we're not able to cash in on a Myles Garrett or Michael Parsons or get a Sweat in the free agency, then I think we do look at somebody that will be there. James Pierce Jr., Mike Green, Mikael Williams, Walter Nolan. Well, Walter Nolan's a D tackle, but start looking at those guys, bring them in to help shore up that pass rush, because we could also address our issues in free agency on the offensive line by signing Kelly, Trey Smith. Those 2 guys help tremendously.
Exactly. I think with what you just said, it comes easily to replace someone in free agency. In my opinion, it's offense is easier to pick someone up. Defense is a little more difficult.
Yeah. 100%, bro. You are 100% right. That defense, especially like with this class, is really loaded with D tackles and DN. It is really loaded. And I think even if we bypass on a Colston Loveland, the ability to possibly get somebody like Mason Taylor still left in the second round, and that still gives you a great tight end.
Right.
And defense being one of the things that win you championship games. Hands down, the Eagles,
just proved that.
Yeah, they had field position. They had everything. The defense made the game so easy. It was like, man, they put Patrick Mahomes into a blender, bro. They made Kansas City look.
Well, they're running for his life.
Man, he wasn't even running for his life. He couldn't do nothing. He would hike the ball, and the swarm would come with just 4 people, bro. That front 4 just like just.
The fact that they didn't blitz either, that's what really made them.
Exactly, bro. You had 4 down linemen that caused hell, bro. And if we're in a position, I think we have to duplicate that.
Yeah, because, right now I believe it's run offense, right? They want to go ahead and try and play run game and chew off the clock. And we do need a wide receiver. So I do understand why, Devante Adams might be something, but honestly, I feel like we have a great team. It's just our defense. I think that's where we need to focus on at the moment.
Add depth and day one studs on that defense if we can, because I think the offense can be fixed through free agency. I really do. I really do. Especially if we get those pieces on the offensive line, if we build a wall in free agency on the offensive line, and then we can get, if we somehow steal a receiver, I think we're going to be good on that side of the ball. We bring J.K. Dobbins back, we'll be good. And then you could just edge defensive tackle, linebacker, safety, and add a nickel in there. And just for the next 4 years, you got young, solid squad. Man.
Yeah, exactly. We have a $74.4 million cap space, I believe. So I'm pretty sure with that amount, we're able to go and pick people up on free agency. When it comes to drafting, I really rather get someone young, train them to our new, what Coach Harbaugh is trying to do, and that is just play real football. Let's go ahead and run the clock and convert every third down. When it comes to defense, make sure we stop them. There's no need for them to have those, long passes or anything like that. We have Derwin James, who is a beast, and I think it's just the process of playing a better football team, being a better football team.
No doubt. Defense wins championships, and we was just proving.
Giovanni, where you calling from, bro?
I'm from the 909 Riverside, California.
For sure. Appreciate you for tapping in for us, man.
Hit the fight.
Thank you guys for having me.
Appreciate you,
sir.
Come on, Fred. Pull up to us. Let us know. He say, hear me out. Hear me out. T. Keenan, Ladd, draft tight end from Michigan, trade. We not going to get Warren. I'm just going to be honest. I gave that up. We just not going to get him. We might get Loveland, but like I say, man, Maris, it's going to be hard, man, because after, the Super Bowl just told you the recipe. It gave you the recipe, gave you the sauce. Bro, they shut it down this whole year with defense. They eliminated the Commanders. They made the Commanders, who just scored 40-some points the game before against Detroit, they made the Commanders look regular. They made the Chiefs, they took away all the Chiefs' superpowers.
They look pedestrian.
Big time, bro. Big time. And I'm just like, man, we need to recreate that success. And it got a lot of defensive studs in this draft.
Final thoughts?
Brodie trying to get the hell up out of here. What you got on the outside? Let's talk about that, man. This your favorite person in the world, right?
Yeah, both.
It's your mentor. Whatever, bro. I'm trying to play like... The analytics say...
Kellen Moore, head coach Kellen Moore, and it is stated that previous former Chargers head coach Brandon Staley is the leading candidate to join Kellen Moore for defensive coordinator in New Orleans. How is this possible? Can anybody tell me how Mr. Analytics himself is already back in a DC position?
The analytics.
Just unbelievable, bro. How does this even happen?
He told you the analytics.
Submarine dust and go get a new job. Tough.
I mean, to each his own. I honestly think, if you really ask me, the whole Saints situation, I honestly think the NFL made Kellen Moore go to the Saints. Kellen Moore go to the Saints. Honestly, I'm just being real with you. Nobody wanted that
Saints
job.
Going to have the 32nd tier defense.
Everybody on the defense like 40. I'm just saying, nobody wanted to take that job. You $50 million over the cap. You got untradeable players. You got a GM that needs to go.
Elite level quarterback.
Derek Carr is not remotely elite, but
we ain't gonna get you started tonight, man. We ain't gonna get you started tonight, man.
That team 6 years from now, bro, they messed up. Oh,
man.
They old, bro. They washed. Cook, you got $51 million you're paying Derek Carr. Who in their right mind would pay somebody 12 years in the league, been to the playoffs twice, never won a playoff game? Y'all want to talk about Herbert? This dude been in the league 12 years, never been elite. And then they want to say, oh, he had all these head coaches and all this stuff. Man, Derek Carr throws 3 passes. He overthrows, underthrows, interception. 4, check down. It's the only passes he throw. Somehow this dude keep getting jobs,
Dak-ish.
Bro, he make Dak look super elite.
Sounds real Dak-ish. Who, by the way, stated on
he does
on
throw
record
balls.
that they are very close to competing.
Dak has been in the blue tent too many times. They need to make sure he goes to the blue tent.
Boy, Dak sound like every Dallas Cowboys fan to date. Dak said, we are close to the Eagles.
They're not close, because we about to get, I'm telling you, we either get Myles Garrett or Michael Parsons. One of those guys is coming to the Chargers.
Them boys might arguably be last in their division this year.
They was, I seen before we came on, they asked this woman, she was a Cleveland Browns fan.
Mm-hmm.
They said, what is Cleveland going to do? She said, we're going to keep Myles Garrett. We're going to draft Abdullah Carter, and him and Myles Garrett are going to wreak havoc, and we're going to trade for Kirk Cousins. And
Kirk
I was like, baby, that y'all the Cleveland Browns. Y'all the Cleveland Browns. You ain't changing that organization.
Hey, for Kirko.
That's desperation. Y'all ain't got no. Why would you put $200 million quarterbacks on your roster? You already got one that you guaranteed, bro. He fleeced them. Deshaun Watson fleeced.
Well, that's a finesse god right there. Got his money. Boy, got his money.
Now I feel you, Eddie. I feel you, but having a Michael Parsons proven talent, man, it's kind of hard to just or a Myles Garrett. It's kind of hard to not entertain, Eddie. I know what you're saying. Like this draft is loaded. Oh, you said D tackle. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's loaded with edge rushes and D tackles. I want to see what Mason Graham gonna do, man. I wish he could fall. He could fall to us, man. We should go put somebody go plant some drugs on these kids so they can fall to the later rounds.
They start.
Yeah, that's why I'm still like, if Kyron Lacy's around in the fourth round, bro, we got to take a chance on him. Yeah, Eddie, this draft is loaded with edge rushers, man. Talent is stacked top to bottom. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you told me I could get Myles Garrett or Michael Parsons, I'm going to go get them because I know what I'm getting. Mm-hmm. I know what I'm getting, especially with Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett going to give you 16 to 17 games a year. It's proven. Look at his record. Dude probably missed 2 games his whole career. Why wouldn't you want that? Going to get you over 12 sacks a game. And if he's on the line with Khalil Mack or Tua and Apuna Ford and Tart, he's probably going to get you 17 sacks for the year. Why wouldn't you want that? I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't
like
think
Eddie. I'm not
it.
disagreeing with you, Eddie, but I'm just saying on the part. If you're in the GM and the phone rings and they say what you got for Myles Garrett or what you got for Michael Parsons, you ain't hanging up that phone, because if you do, you ain't gonna be a GM long. Straight up, you have to see what they're asking for and make it. We ain't getting no receiver in this draft. Like, I don't see no receiver coming in from this draft coming in day one being an X game changer. Just don't see it.
Yeah,
don't see it. We have to address in free agency,
and that's gonna be taking risks. That's calculated risks.
I like DK, Fred. I love DK. But again, I caution myself because I'm one of those people. I don't want to give up too much for him. I will give you a 4th or a 5th, or I give you a 4th and one of my 6 for him, but I'm not giving you a 3rd for him. I'm not giving you anything higher than a 4th for DK. I will trade you both QJ and Gus Edwards and throw in a 4th round pick for
We're
DK.
Gonna attach Gus to anything that's leaving Los Angeles.
Gus Bus got to head up out of here, man.
Well, boy, attach Gus to anything leaving Los Angeles.
No, they young, Giovanni. Gus and Parsons are under.
Not Gus.
Parsons.
Garrett.
I mean, Garrett and Parsons are under 27, I think. But they're under 28. I want to say, let me pull this up, get it accurate. I know Parsons is like under 25 or something like that. Michael Parsons, like.
Eddie said, give him Dean Spanos.
That too. No, Myles, my bad. Myles is 30. Damn, Myles Garrett is 30?
Shit, you know.
Yeah, he ain't performing like a 30. He got 5 more years in him. He work out.
Yeah.
He be in the gym.
Hell yeah.
But Micah's 26. Mm-hmm. Give them Pipkins, Bosa, OJ, QJ, Bozeman, Fulton, and
you see my boy dump the whole squad on this. The whole squad.
Bruh, if the package contains QJ and Gus, y'all heading in the right direction. J.K. Scott, too.
Boy, Mr. Sale himself.
We might have to get a punter.
Yeah, in the draft. Why y'all
pull a Raiders? Didn't the Raiders draft a punter like 2nd round or something like that one year?
To my king? But he was dead nice, though. It go a lot.
Leave it up to the Raiders, bro.
Well, boy had a leg on him, boy. He used to boot it. We need something else for the punt position because JK be selling.
You're right, bro. That hurt. I never understood that decision. How Marty got fired. What, it was 13-3? 14-2? Which one was
14?
14-2, and he got fired, bro. No, you don't come around like they need to do a documentary on that, bro.
You're just trying to rehash PTSD, bro, and all these traumatic memories for no reason. We on to better days.
Jesus Christ, man.
Brighter days.
I don't know, man. Beyond PTSD, like
Boy, we gotta be positive. We done sage them.
We in a new era.
We done sage that.
Like I
them
said,
bad eras.
Hey, y'all hear me out. If we get Ryan Kelly from Colts, Trey Smith from Kansas City to the offensive line position, check. We get either DK or T. Higgins at receiver, check. Then we go Michael Parsons or Myles Garrett, D-line, check. Then we go into the draft and we turn up. We turn up, bro.
That's a squad.
Man, we turn up, bro. The draft is, then you can get away with drafting possibly Colston Loveland early if he's available. But if he's not, don't be mad. Go edge rusher, another edge rusher. Now you added depth on the line. Now this guy, you got a Michael Parsons, a Myles Garrett, and Kahili Mack, and Tua, Poona Ford, Tart, teaching this young, scrapping lad, and Bud Dupree teaching this young guy how to go get after it on the line. We might have the Eagles 2.0.
Send everybody.
Send it. Second round, get a Mason Taylor. So now you got the seam ate up. Him and Ladd just eating zones and busting zones wide open. And he got the protection because you built that wall. Third round, you go get a backup center or / guard. So when somebody go down, boom, you got somebody you can plug and play. Then fourth round is just where you open it up for the cornerback, safeties. Fifth round, more. Linebacker. Sixth round, same thing. Defense. You just go 4, 5, 6, 7 defense. I know people like Cam Scatterbull. But I look at it, if we re-sign J.K. Dobbins, we got 4 rostered running backs, because Ezekiel Elliott is in there somewhere. But we got 3 that's serviceable. 2 young guys that need to get some carries, and 1 guy that got to go. I hope, Gus, don't fight me if you see me. It's all love.
Man,
business.
I'm gonna slide you.
It's business, bro. 385 yards, bro. You ain't standing on business. And you wasn't hurt. And you got 385 yards. You wasn't even hurt. Was he hurt?
His feelings.
I do got high hopes for Vidal and Haskins. Haskins shown great. They both shown great promise in what they do. Haskins, especially in the passing game. Especially in the passing game. Haskins as a receiving back, I like it.
We got to get them boys the ball.
Man, we got a game to get to, man. Well, we got both together, bro.
Final thoughts is that we bolted together March 1st. Man, that thing in like 19 days for real. You know what I'm saying?
19 days, bro.
March 1st.
Golden Jacket Gates is going to be in the building. The guest, the honor, bro. Signing autographs, mingling with the people. Golden Jacket Gates, bro. Our own Golden Jacket in our era. In our era that we grew up in watching, that we seen, that we could relate to, that we went to the games as adults and watched with our own eyes, is a Hall of Famer. The greatest tight end. Because I started thinking, somebody tried to argue me down, and I really thought about it. Because I had him top 5, right? I had him like number 3.
Yeah, it was something like that.
So my tight end is Gates, Gonzalez, Gronk, Kelsey, and whoever you want to put at number 5.
My top 5 is Gates, and Gates. Stop playing with my boy.
Bro, Bucket, bro, he holds the records. Gronk was good, but what does he hold? Tony was good. Them records got broken. By who? Gates.
You know what I'm saying? March 1st, y'all. Pull up on us. La Vida Cantina, Costa Mesa, California. 5, Chargers sign an event with Gates, with Boatman. 79 says, I'll be there. I'll be there as well. 79, Lightning Strike Podcast, gonna be there. It's gonna be a good time.
Just think though, bro. You line up inside the 20, and number 85 is across from you, bro. And you know the ball is going to him. And there's nothing you can do, because his big, wide body, dude, just finessed you.
Nothing. There's nothing you can do.
Nothing, bro. Y'all pull up, man. Hey, start shooting us some questions that y'all want us to ask Gates, man. We're going to line them up. Start shooting us some questions that y'all want us to ask.
Yup. Definitely.
And on that note, man, we are out, bro.
Yes, sir. We'll holler at y'all tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.